Kipsters, and happy Monday. Welcome back to Writing with me, Miss Gardner. Now, today for writing, you are going to need materials as usual. Go ahead and get your stories that we started working on already this week. Make sure you have a pencil to write with, and make sure you have crayons or markers or colored pencils or whatever that you can use for your illustration so that you can add details to your story. All right, Kipsters, welcome back. So, today we're going to be working to make sure that our story says everything we want it to say before we can publish it. Now remember, publishing means that your story is done, you're ready to read it and to share it with other people. Now I was brainstorming, guys, and I was thinking about, what could I tell the Kipsters to show them why it's so important that for every time they write, they edit or make sure that their writing, it says everything they wanted to say before they publish it. Why is it so important? Well, when I was thinking of this, I thought about dancers on a stage. Now, at our school, all of you guys have done performances before. So think about what you had to do before you got on the stage and did a dance performance for Mr. Gibson or a play with Miss Liz. You had to make sure that you practiced, make sure that you made it nice and fancy. You've done everything you wanted to do, practice every step you wanted to practice and do before you got on the stage. And that's how you know that you're ready to perform. Well, friends, it's the same as a writer. A writer has to make sure that they go back. They make sure they polish up little things that maybe were messed up. They have to review it and reread it before they can publish it and show it to the world, just like you would for a dance performance, Kipster. So remember that when you're thinking about why do we have to go back and make sure that we fix up our writing. All right, Kipsters. So today, when you go back and fix up your writing, I want you to think about yesterday's video. If you didn't see it, go watch it. We talked all about how we can make our writing 4-star writing and add details to our illustration. So you should continue to do that every day. And then today, we're going to be actually looking over our words to see if our words say everything we wanted to say before I'm ready to publish my writing. All right, so I have my writing here from yesterday, and I already spent a lot of time on the first page, so I'm going to go ahead and go to my next page, and I want you guys to watch what I do to edit it and fix it up, make sure it's ready to be shown to the world, and then I want you to do the same for your writing. All right, Kipster, so first I want to review so I can remember what is my story even about. So I said that, remember, I was writing a story about a road trip that me and my family took so we can go to Wisconsin Dells. So I said, we put bags in the trunk, then we got in the car and left. And then I showed it in my illustration. And I tried to add as many details as I could. So let's go into page number 2. And let's see what Miss Gardner can do to make her writing better. So if you remember when I planned out my story, I said in the middle, we had to stop for gas, and then we wanted some snacks. So that's exactly what I wrote about. So let me see. I wrote, my mom asked to stop for gas and snakes. That was weird, guys. I'm going to read it again. Okay. My mom asked to stop for gas and snakes. Okay, Kipsters, I know that I made some mistakes here. Some words are missing, I feel like, because the sentence didn't make sense. And I don't think we wanted to stop for snakes. We wanted to stop for snacks. That's okay. All that means is that I misspelled a word. I spelled something wrong, and now as a good writer, I fixed it. All right, Kipsters, so let's first look at the first letter of the first sentence. Because one thing, remember, friends, that we're talking a lot about is that each letter should start with a capital letter. Is that a capital letter, Kipsters? No way. That's a lowercase m. So I need to first change my m. I'm going to cross out the word my and rewrite it with a capital M and lowercase y, my. So now let's continue reading and see what else I need to fix. It says, my mom asked my blank to stop for gas. Okay, I have to remember, I've skipped the word, and that happens sometimes if we're in a rush. My mom asked my dad. So I'm going to write dad to make sure it makes sense. My mom asked my dad to stop for gas and snack. So I need to change snake to snack. Oh, you guys can watch me write it. close to snakes, but I have to take out that E and add a C, and now it's spelled correctly. Now let me check the last sentence to see if it says what I wanted to say. The next sentence says, she filled the car gas and got us chips. She filled the car gas. I think there was a word that I skipped again. I should have said she filled the car with gas. Now for here, there's not enough space. If you guys look, there's not enough space for me to fit in the word with. So I can just draw an arrow and write the word. And that's going to show what I wanted to say in that space. So let me read it again. She filled the car with gas and got us chips. Whoops, and I forgot my punctuation mark. Here we go. Let me add that. And now my sentences say exactly what I wanted to say. I fixed any spelling mistakes, and I made sure that I had a capital letter and spaces between my words. And I already did my picture and added all the details I could. All right, Kipsters, so that means now it's your turn to write. Remember today, if your story isn't done, you can go ahead and finish writing your story. Now, if you haven't finished, make sure you add as many details as you can. Make sure that you say all the things that you want to say. And then for everybody, once you're done, you go back and you make sure that your writing is fixed up and ready, just like a dancer would for their dance performance on the stage. Kipsters, I'm really excited to hear your amazing stories. See you guys tomorrow.